that great intro.
I couldn't hear myself. This make it so much better for me.
Well, now you can hear me. Ooh, God, I am on my. All right, there you go. What up, world? We are stepping into a new episode of the High Vibe Guys. You got your boy right here, baritone voice booze. All right, new nickname. You got Asabe rocking the hardest hoodie he could possibly find. What is that? What figure is that?
This is Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, from Ghost.
Yep,
that's not.
And she's in the positioning that we see on pictures from Aleister Crowley.
Yeah.
Oh, that is Whoopi Goldberg.
That is Whoopi, but that ain't from Ghost.
That's from The Color Purple, probably.
Yeah.
And then, last but least,
that's all we got for Asa, bro.
You start doing the intro.
The myth,
yeah,
the legend, the iced tea, the detox tea god. That's all we got for him.
Sweet Southern raspberry tea god,
Manuka honey and CBD oil and God's breath in the tea ingredient.
God's breath in the tea. That's a good name. That's a good title.
I've been told on multiple occasions that I don't have morning breath, so
yeah. And then you gotta kill Tally.
What it do?
What's going on, guys?
We back. We back
in the studio. It's been a while. It's been months since we've been in here. Since February, man. Long time.
Yeah, buddy.
It's like we almost prophesized this because our first episode was about Corona.
Man.
You guys
ain't know shit about it.
Really? Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
In here having the school eyes of the first day about Corona. But it's like damn man, we prophesized that in our first episode we spoke about it, and then several months later we are living through it and probably forever.
Mashed up. Look at this.
It's an ending to everything that has a beginning, but
yeah.
Facts.
So
what y'all been doing, man? What y'all been doing?
That is not how the show is supposed to go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God, you are terrible.
So let's do that after Booze has his intelligent.
No, we were supposed to talk about Nick Cannon, and then we're going.
That's right.
How do we talk about the episode 3-4 times for you to go ahead and freestyle?
Big facts.
So what are you guys feeding your babies?
Yeah,
it's like, nigga, how you go so far off topic? All right, so we are gonna get into what we've been doing through Corona. I guess we can go ahead and, since you jumped into it, what have you been doing through Corona?
No, I want to go to I got my brain all jive back to the Nick Cannon thing.
God.
Let's
I'm sorry. If you are listening to this episode, we need a.
It is all.
It's all me.
We're gonna start rehearsing again before that. All right, so we're gonna jump back to Nick Cannon, and then we go through what we've been doing through Corona. All right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right,
that was wild. So what happened with Nick? What's the deal?
Nick Cannon was fired from Viacom for making statements that were anti-Semitic, by claiming that blacks were the original Hebrews, I believe. And it was, for me, I only brought it up because I wanted us to talk about black entrepreneurship today. And then with that, I don't know her name from Ellis Isles T. We was just talking about it earlier, though.
I think it's Nala. I don't
Naila.
want to butcher. Yeah, I don't want to butcher.
Naila, who
just
happened to graduate from Renaissance High School back in 2006.
Damn, that's why I knew her name so well.
Oh, because
did her whole backstory because they went to the same stupid ass high school.
She's not a technician.
I mean, she probably didn't pass.
What is the mascot for a cast technician?
Don't worry about that, bro.
What does the mascot look like?
Don't worry about that.
Is it like a computer geek?
It's like a pair of headphones with eyes and ears walking around. It's like gotta be the.
Don't worry about that,
That's
man.
So awkward.
We didn't need a mascot.
It's okay. All right, buddy.
All right. So, wow. I brought that up because I wanted to talk briefly about how Diddy jumped on the Viacom. But jumped on and was like, yo, come over here to Revolt. And
boom.
With Naila, she linked up with Kevin Hart, and now her brand, well, she already was going nationwide, but Kevin Hart is gonna just give her that extra boost.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, man, it's just like I'm starting to see, and I think even during this COVID time, man, like how we recognize that blacks in business are one of those things that like need to happen. You know what I mean? And even amongst the three of us, we all have our own independent things. And then we work on collaboratives together. Akil was joking earlier, but Asa does have the tea, which I told him probably on air that he needed to start pushing several months ago.
Man,
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. Couldn't
Moose
stop
probably
anymore.
got the episode earmarked and everything.
Probably so.
Dave, bring
You
up
know-
episode 4, minute 36.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Boots. Because I knew it was a great idea, man. And it's like, Asa is I'll give you this, bro. You have a lot of good ideas, a lot of ideas that I'd be like, damn, that's some dollar signs behind that. Akil is working on multiple projects right now. What's your one project that you will be trying to push in the near future?
Man, the vegan edibles.
The vegan edibles.
Yes.
What made you do that?
I see typically when I want to start something, it's based around like health. And then I was doing a lot of research when we were talking about doing the grow house. I was doing a lot of research on hemp and CBD oil and its benefits. So I figured that was a good lane to be able to help people out and also provide like good healthy food. So,
bruh. Yeah, that sounds like magic to somebody who's a little more informed.
Yeah,
for sure. If you can find a chef who's sound and has an understanding of nutrition like that versus just making stuff that tastes good, you got your own lane right there, bro.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah.
Also, we'll push you into the teas and we'll push you into leaving the job and doing your teas because that's a big ass move.
And banging out, boy. I had one of them jokers the other day.
Well,
good Lord.
You're better than me.
Bro.
I'll bring you one. I got you.
Bro, I live right across the street from you, so
Oh, wow.
I get them privileges.
Well, it's very convenient for you, is what you're saying, right? It's not like we went out to wait to get it.
And then I get them fresh. When we get out of here, I get a fresh Mad Created meal. Like it's just
She said
it's
that
not
for
even
real?
right. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Because she
Alright.
sold out yesterday. And I called late. So I ain't get
So you got the bro hookup, but you don't cook today.
And I was talking to Ali earlier, and I said, "Yo, give him a vegan bologna sandwich. Don't fry the bologna.
I was about to say she gonna have the edges on that boy. Burnt.
Don't fry it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what made you push into it? Because I was proud of you. I mean, like I personally have told him for years to lead a job.
He did. He's been telling me since I came there.
But I also get it because I have a hard time leaving my job because I am financially dependent to a flaw on it.
Apparently, it looks like that, but I promise you, as soon as I started, because I was doing them at the classes already, Solar Power Sundays. If you've been there before, you already have tried out the teas or whatever. But just after the pandemic started, people started requesting them more. And I just started doing them, so it's basically just being obedient to the universe and my spiritual big brother, co-host Bulls. But just being obedient, man, listening to that inner voice.
And what's crazy is because I think you got all the attributes to make this a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's weird because you never know what's gonna pop. And one thing that came to mind between Nick Cannon and Nyela is Ela. I'm so sorry for butchering your name, but so when you go in the store, it's 1,000 teas there already, right? How crazy it is! Like when one of us get one tea, we celebrate. And you go in Whole Foods and it's 40 other brands there. It shows just like to me the discrepancy in where we at. You know what I mean? Like, shit, we got to celebrate the one out of the 500 varieties you get to choose from already. And it really, for me, is making me think like, damn, we really got to start pushing back into it, man. Because I'm proud of that system, but I want more of us, not all of us, because everybody's not meant to be their own boss. But I just was thinking that we definitely need more of us to jump out there to have our own products because it shouldn't just be one person or one tea or the 4 items inside of Walmart. Walmart got 11 billion items, and now they're like black people is mad now in the streets. They finna promote them 4 items, the 4 items. You know what I mean? And shit, I ain't mad because them 4 items finna get money. You know what I mean? They finna get some dollars behind them. But goddamn, but shit, y'all can't have some a black-owned trash bag in this motherfucker. Can't have a black-owned dog
They have to
food.
they have to create little initiatives with the businesses to give us just 15% of shelf spacing. So that just tell you right there the disparity.
Mhm.
And we ain't gonna get that 15% because it ain't 15% of businesses that could provide, Walmart with the
I see what
product.
you're saying. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
That's a paradigm too. We becoming, they say people getting woke, people their consciousness is increasing. Basically, we just seeing stuff for what it is
Mhm.
versus, having that victim mind state. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? There's so many this, there's so many that. Like the more and more we see people unfold, like yourself and Aila and whoever, the more and more people are gonna be able to see them people and see themselves in those people too. Like, damn, I could do that too. And then it's dominoes from there. And then we setting the babies up with examples of rip. They saying this when they're growing up versus, shootings and killings and stealings and all crazy stuff.
And the wave, it's been like this for a minute for me, but the wave is, buying black only. Like, except for my Nikes that I'm wearing right now. I'm trying to support all black. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, people will take that and run with it and say, oh, that's racism, that's this, and they this and that. So for clarity, what we're saying is because we went so many years, hundreds of years without supporting ourselves as a people, we just want to consciously pour our time and our energy back into ourselves. That's all that means. Any of that extra stuff people coming up with assuming, because when this conversation comes up, like the Nick Cannon thing, they see it for something else with their own perspective. But our glasses say we just simply want to love on ourselves. That's it. And anything else anybody produces in their own consciousness, that's between you and your ego and the creator of the universe. Period.
And like what you're saying to me too is when you're born with this high amount of melanin in this country, you're born into a race where you're 8 steps behind, where you're 20 steps behind. And what we're doing right now is we support black businesses is really just try to give us a leg up so the next generation coming in behind us isn't starting off as far behind in the world that we live in, because it is extremely difficult for a person of color to go into excuse me, to go into their own business. I was listening to this book named by Andrew Yang. I really am a big fan of him now.
Good looking.
What did you
put me on?
Andrew Yang is a really interesting dude, and for us, a lot of his philosophies would line up with Derek Grace's philosophies. Believe that or not. I would say that Derek Grace probably listened to Andrew Yang, especially on the technology piece, because that's what he speaks to highly.
Okay.
But in that, Andrew Yang was speaking about, in particular, how most people of color don't go into business because the people who go into business come from a family of wealth. You got because you got to have money to start it. Shit, banks don't support this shit. It's the shit the banks will give you a big ass loan to go to college. You know what I mean? You can break your pockets and then come out and not be able to pay the college tuition back. But if you go to your bank and say, hey, that $40,000 you was gonna give me to go to Eastern Michigan for the next 2 years, give me that personally so I can put it in the business, they would never give it to you.
Nope.
Never give it to you. And then expect for your ass to pay it back still. You know what I mean?
That's that paradigm. That's a system in place for them. Dr. We said earlier, Dr. Frances Cress Wilson. If you're not familiar already, go grab that ISIS papers, where she gets into the psychology and the reasoning behind these systems. Just a little footnote for anybody listening. Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, and the book is called The ISIS Papers.
I gotta read that. I actually bought that recently because we had talked about it, and I've heard about it a lot, and I've probably been in conversations with it, and I've always been too ignorant myself to actually just go through and read it. I was actually looking for the audible version. You couldn't find it.
Now that's an excellent. If we ever bring Adora back, that would be an excellent conversation, because me and her got hip to it like around the same time, like almost a decade ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, so any other thoughts about entrepreneurship? We can always re-explore. I feel like we kind of explore this with a lot of our guests anyway.
I think we need to, just for clarity, stop looking at it just like a thing and get familiar with it, those who aren't familiar yet, because it empowers you like nothing else can. It's like a human version of photosynthesis, just, via currency, getting to sustain yourself and dictate your time. We all got 24 hours, but I know when I was working, I was spending 8 hours on the job, plus the lunch breaks, plus the time it took to get to the job and back home, and you know, winding down because you tired from the job. It's, you know, time is really, you know, we say time is an illusion, but at the end of the day, if we get scientific, it's the movement of different magnetic fields, and we missing out on all that potential from the planets if we are boxed up in a four-corner room. And if this was me talking like, 6 months ago, I wouldn't be talking like this. It doesn't take a long time. It happens like soon as you put your time and energy to it. The same level of interest we put in the basketball and whoever played video games or whatever tip people be on, we need to put that same amount of attention and interest and power and will into ourselves and watch it multiply.
But I'll say with you, Negro, you have been building your customer base for a long time. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like you just jumped out there and you start slanging T's on IG to the, you know, like you had a base of people. And I would say like one thing like with business and one thing where we think we do fail is like there are steps to becoming successful. You know what I mean? Like, and like I don't want you to just make it seem like you hadn't been putting in work. You done did Solar Power Sunday for years now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it was a lot that went into building you. I didn't from here till now, from when I met you till now, you are in a different place in some respects. I think you've always been a highly intelligent young guy, but I think you definitely established yourself over the years since I've known you in a different perspective.
That's the universe, bro. I'm just being obedient. I promise you, it's like that Michael Jackson video at the end with the street lights popping up and you step on the stones with the lights. It's literally like that, and anybody can do it. It's just a matter of listening to that inner voice. It's that simple.
Did you just describe the music video, Beat It, that way?
Either that or Billie Jean, one of them.
It was Billie Jean.
Billie Jean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Jesus.
But Booz, you just brought up something talking about like the background, you know, events and actions leading up to whatever I'm doing now. That just made me think about like just a plant or a seed. We could just get that concept down packed and then just follow the steps, just follow nature. Seed into whatever the universe, whatever you're trying to do, get the knowledge, get the wisdom, get the understanding, and boom, start implementing and growing, stretching out them roots and making that plant spring up.
You should have seed and made me think of my fly ass garden.
Woo,
yeah, boy.
The picture's nice, bro. Yes, sir. What you got growing over there?
You know, a couple of large eggplants about to come off that. Hey, it's actually eggplants. Which is, I mean, kind of like that garden. My garden shit is not that big, and I was like, the eggplant plant is literally taking over the garden. And I said, man, this motherfucker better produce like 200 eggplants while it's still in all the nutrients from the soil and shit.
That's key too. That just made me think about Pastor Murray. And a lot of people out here growing food in depleted ass fields of soil, you know, with no nutrients, expecting them to, you know, grow a safari or something like that.
Alchemy.
Yo, we got to put the nourishment
alchemy
back inside the backyards, the soil.
Real alchemy right there.
I'm glad you brought up Passion Mary because you brought back something I wanted to speak on real quickly too. Was like, I'm gonna just be frank, black people. We got to start thinking outside the box with our businesses too. Like, we got to quit doing these same things that everybody else is doing. If everybody's doing this in this lane, we can't do that and expect to always pop. You know what I mean? And I respect a lot of people hustle. I respect the what's Kelly's last name? Yeah, with the Harge.
Yes.
Kelly, you know Kelly Harge. She's bald headed now. She's real cute, pretty brown skinned lady.
Used to work in the produce section.
And now she has now she is driving what does she call her scooter system?
Oh man, I feel terrible not knowing.
Akil, this is your only positive qualities. You remember everything.
I know. Hold up. We gonna get that.
It's something healthy, vegan or something.
Nice.
No. She has the scooter. She does these carts now. She has a mobile cart system.
Yeah, we gonna get that plug going.
But what I'm shooting is between her and Passion Murray is they took two different lanes. You know what I mean? And I think like Passion Murray, shout out to you because I think we speaking your name to this room, or at least via Zoom very soon.
Trying to magnetize you to a guest. Yeah, that guest spot for sure.
Please, but I think these sisters took two different varied lanes from the norm, and I think that it's gonna benefit them. Passion Murray is already bubbling, you know what I mean? Like, she's big, And
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
She worldwide with it. Yeah.
Wow.
Packing her. Yeah.
Wow.
Pepsi.
Wow.
Yeah, she worldwide with it for sure.
Wow.
She might be the premier person on the planet, like when it comes to soil reinvigoration, nourishment, etc. Yeah, she's spearheading that.
And I was saying that to say, like, and this ain't no diss, everybody cannot do a soul food plate. If you're gonna do soul food, try to do it vegan. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you gotta eat vegan, but you gotta think about how do I differentiate myself, because if everybody auntie now is selling soul food plates, which is going on right now, you can go on Facebook. Mama got some turkey ribs, green beans, and potato salad.
Lamb chops.
Lamb chops.
That's the wave right now. Lamb chops.
Lamb chops, seafood boils. There's a couple things we can name off that everybody is doing. And I respect the hustle, but it's not a thought through process. And you're not separating yourself from the pack. And like on top of that too, like the community, man, like we need more than just lamb chops, you know?
Facts. This is something to take into consideration too with everybody who wants to start a business. Even if you got businesses, you want to start some more. That the spirit of altruism, ALTRUISM.
Flex on him with the Castech education. I was waiting for that, so I was watching his lips. Like,
what was that? UISM. Ism.
I said, it's a K-ner? Goddamn.
Oh, who?
You said it's a K-ner? You threw a K-ner?
I threw something in there. I'm sleeping.
The name of Kelly's mobile business is Revolution Roll.
Revolution Roll.
Yeah. ROLE.
ROLL. Not like a roll in the movie. God. Thank you. Keep on doing it, bro.
I did win the spelling bee a couple times. But anyways.
Great.
Altruism.
Yes.
What I was going to say is having that spirit in back of your mind while you're coming up with your ideas or solutions or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's pretty plain to see the world is pretty fucked up. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you stand and no matter what continent you on, the high class, low class, everybody can see it's in shambles. So coming up with something that's going to help usher in some change and something to neutralize that state, that's the move. If you offering service, people will be running to you. You know what I'm saying? I either have a sellout time or like, yo, I got to come out the kitchen, bro. Maybe tomorrow, you know, because it's something being offered that the people need. And if we just apply that concept to whatever, it's game over. We could watch the world change in literally a couple of months, if not a couple of weeks.
Shit, we watching it happen one way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we can make it change in a desirable way.
That's what I say, like, it's possible is all I'm trying to say. Yeah. You know, anything's possible. If you don't recognize this during this time, then I think you got to be the most closed-minded person to walk the earth, you know?
Yep. First off, I got to redeem my honor. ALTRUISM.
Gang.
Altruism.
Gang.
Why'd you have to give them that weird amount of eye contact? You did it.
That's what happened when you dehydrated. It's time to open up my BLK, trace mineral fulvic acid water.
Is that a black-owned company?
No.
Oh, really?
It's not. Thanks a lot, Booze.
I was just asking. You know what was funny? You know, we had that blackout day. I'm glad we're still kind of on business. We had that blackout day where you supposed to only like shop at black businesses.
Yeah.
Two things came up that I thought were interesting. So the first, my homeboy, I ain't gonna say your name. My homeboy got on Facebook and was like, I couldn't do it. I had to go get the B-dubs. Y'all gonna be mad at me because I went to B-dubs?
Buffalo Wild Wings B-dubs?
Yeah. On the blackout day.
And I'm gonna save my feedback.
No, go ahead.
No, you'll save your feedback. That's terrible, bro.
And it was the thing, though.
Of all the basic meals,
hold on,
for you to go.
He puts it on Facebook. So I was like, how would you? So if you went to B-dubs, you want somebody to give you some backlash if you're gonna put it on Facebook. You know what I mean? You didn't even have to say nothing.
Yeah, bro.
And I love this man to death, but to me, it represented one huge issue with the community. No type of solidarity. And he was like, why? He said, why does it matter? Y'all gonna go to B-dubs tomorrow? I said, man, I think it more for me, the idea was, of course,
energy behind it, man.
The energy and like supporting and just us saying like, yo, this is a positive thing that we're doing. Let's just support this one positive concept together. You know, let's just all do this together. It wasn't even about, because you didn't have to spend no money. You could have stayed at home and fried some chicken, my man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the first thing that popped to me. And then the second thing, and then that's why I say, like, let's think outside the box when it comes to our businesses. Was that everybody was looking for? I saw a lot of people looking for grocery stores. Where's the black-owned grocery store? Ain't none. Ain't not a nan one, right? So
Temporarily. Shout out to Raphael.
shout out to Raphael.
That's why everybody need to throw that 50 or that hun bun.
Yes,
or
sir.
whatever you
Neighborhood
can
groceries
to that neighborhood grocery.
on Instagram. Hit up that Instagram. Hit up that Facebook. Hit up that YouTube page.
You could see a black-owned grocery store.
Raphael, right?
If we put this is what we're talking about right now. If we put all our energy into
Collective energy
into one initiative, then we could. And this brother is making moves, man. He making moves, bro.
Foundational moves like laying the pavement out so people could drive. Like, yeah.
There's a lot of people don't know he got a book.
Multiple books. And I think he's releasing another book.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And just a little side note, you know, that Make the Hood Healthy Again collabo is on the way. It's in the works for sure.
See?
But I like all of this because also we're speaking to like what you said earlier. You got to create stuff that the people need in the neighborhood. We don't need more turkey chops. We don't need more lamb chops. We don't need more fried rice. We don't need more. We can't keep crowding.
Fried rice bowls is slapping on my Facebook feed right now, bro.
And like I respect it because I cook almost every day still. What I do, I guess, that works for the people who don't cook. You know what I mean? But it just gets to the point to where it's like you got to create. Go for it.
Two things, man. One, shout out and kudos to you for doing that. We need more of that. Do it yourself. But for the people who don't like to cook, for the people who, if you can't, that's a whole different ball game. That's an illusionary word too. But the people who are comfortable with the lazy boy chairs and the things, the mobile devices that could do any and everything, we got to keep in mind that at the same time where we getting comfortable, that's stripping us from our willpower and our creative abilities and our say-so when it comes to determining the reality that we exist in, not only for ourselves, but for the babies, for the community, et cetera, et cetera. Imagine a million people doing that type of, wavelength type activity versus people out doing for themselves in a small community. You're seeing a drastic change of people who empower windmills, solar panels, whatever. They don't need nothing versus people who, if something fails, with that system, they going crazy and haywire because they don't know how to do it for themselves. Period. And this is something that we could just go on the internet, pick up books to learn about. It don't take that long. We just lack that desire, that intelligence.
Too comfortable. Yeah. I agree. And it's
weakness.
And it's funny, Tim Farrah, I guess on the next episode, actually spoke to, she said she was riding by a place. Well, she had a Facebook status said, why sit in that long ass line for a chicken sandwich where you can make one yourself?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
And it'll taste better.
It'll taste better. And it's like the fact that you finna wait 45 minutes to pay for something that you don't even know what you're eating. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like,
you can make 5 sandwiches.
But it's just it's a comfort level. You know what I mean? This is kind of what my man was speaking to. It's just that concept of like me not putting the energy into doing for self because it takes me having to learn it.
It's a great system, man. They provide you with, like I also was saying, an 8-hour shift, drain you of your energy, drain you of your mental faculties, and then you walk out off the job, get in your car, and you super tired. It's dumb easy to stop at Popeyes and get you a number 6.
It is dumb easy, and it sucks too because, like you say, it's this whack ass system. And my boy Andrew Yang and Derek Grace also speaks to this a lot. How they're finna start implementing all this technology to the point to where a lot of these jobs where you are working your 8 hours not gonna even exist. So if you're not educating yourself and trying to find some alternative lanes to getting bread, the options you have right now not gonna even be valuable in the next few years, man, because as things kind of progress, they eliminate these positions. And I've been thinking about this a lot with this whole thing with COVID, with businesses are closing and losing money. It's the perfect time for a lot of these places to implement a lot of that technology. And like, no better time for you to be like, you know what?
Let's get on the coding game.
Let's get on the coding game. Let's get the engineers in here. Teach this robot how to flip a burger perfectly. Yeah, just a lot of thoughts, and that's just some of our collective thoughts around business. I think we talk about business all the time. I used to be like, let's do some brotherly stuff. Let's go fly kites.
You gonna play me like that? That's
No,
what
but I respect it. No, I respect it, and that's why I came with the kayaking, what you forgot about.
we coming up, man. I'm with the shits.
But I get it, man, because the world don't revolve around business. To me, it's just such all politics.
The universe is a big business.
Mm.
You know, you right. We got to get back on that wave.
That makes me feel much better about how I operate, because I be thinking about politics and business. And shout out to anybody who's my friend, who's still my friend, because I bring up politics or business every time I'm around.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
Being somebody that's in your inner circle, it's refreshing, bro.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Don't stop that.
You would like
We all
sure.
need.
I could vibe
That's that great tourist energy, bro. We all need that. We all need a friend like that.
Damn, Bulls. Why we here on air in front of everybody? I thought you would like to know. I was digging through my book. I think it's called the Theology. Nope. It is the Astrology of Masonry and the Theology of something. I'm jacking up the name.
I know that book.
But you know what I'm talking. I sent you a picture a while ago. But anyways, fast forward. It shows a picture of the Ankh. And I grew up reading all these books, the Ankh and electromagnetism, and the Ankh is this, the masculine and female principles, and it's the woman's vagina and the man's this. Bro. So according to this book, deep back in history, in Masonry, what we did was utilize the sun disk or the circle representing the sun, and then Taurus and his horns or whatever those things are. The horns were straightened out and placed next to the circle, right? To look like what we call now the Ankh. Instead of like people grabbing the circle like that was the holding piece, that's actually symbolic of the sun, that spiritual energy, and then the Taurus energy, bridging it, connecting it to everybody else and everything else, just so you can feel good about yourself.
Bro, you
everybody clap it up for Bulls.
Clap it up for me. Clap it up for me.
He's a Taurus, everybody.
You told me something a long time ago, man.
I want to reserve my flowers.
I'm a hater. I'll come read it out next time. I'll bring my literature with me.
You told me years ago, you was like, the Taurus is a bridge, the neck, if it was on the body part or something like that.
That's what the Westerners would say.
Yeah.
The neck. But I was saying that it's the endocrine system, which is bridging all that goddamn celestial cosmic energy to the rest of the body.
And that's probably the only thing I've ever remembered that you told me. But I remember I remember really well though, man, because it was like, it was just an awesome moment. If you ever around Asa, you're gonna have an awesome moment one day. It's like, man, this movie just really inspired me to go out here and eat grapes for the next 2 weeks, man. Like you got that energy, bro.
That's what's up. But for the record, this is not a vegan getting pushed down your throat type of convo.
You tried to make us healthier.
I'm talking about for some people, because they used to run from me if they seen me, like, because they know I was about to check their ass about that BS they was putting inside their basket. The only thing I want to push is balance. balance. Because like I know if you keep doing that, you already feeling bad.
Yeah.
You keep doing the things that you were doing that caused you to feel bad, you're only going to get worse. I just want you to just take a deep breath. You don't got to go vegan. Maybe stop eating that crazy food for a minute. But just let your body breathe and balance back out. And then you can do that stuff in moderation. You don't got to stop. Not you, Bulls, but just the listener.
When I woke up this morning, I was like, damn, I shouldn't have had that cheese last night. I was all clogged up. I was all
your cause and effect.
Bro, your body will tell you it is the most magnificent piece of machinery in the universe. Your body will tell you. That mucus that's kicking up in the back of your throat at 7 a.m. when you wake up definitely correlates with the cheese pizza, the triple cheese pizza you had with the pepperoni and beef.
And I was clogged up, so I knew it was going on the air too. So I said, shit, I got to take like a 20-minute hot. That's why I was late, because I was like, let me take a really long hot shower, because I got to clear this junk out before we get on this joint so I can actually talk.
Take your little teaspoon of black seed oil.
What people don't understand is that mucus is our friend. That sickness and disease is our friend. I'm not going to go on a spree. Just a little 30-second real quick. But if we pay attention to it, the body has those feelings for a reason. It doesn't feel good, so you can do something else. Sex feels very good, so the creator can replicate itself throughout eternity. It's plain and simple. You can't get more intelligent than the creator of the universe. That's
Yeah.
just the way it is. It clogs you up so you feel uncomfortable. You can't handle your business, so you don't do that next time.
Mhm.
It's just a reality check. It's just a lesson. We just got to learn how to listen.
Mhm.
Period. I'm going to shut up. Some of y'all tired of
Talk
hearing me
that
out.
shit.
Talk that shit, nigga.
Got to be more in tune with what our body's telling us, which is difficult, man. Especially in the day and age where I think we kind of really separated from listening to your body and just even listening to in our community, even just listening to your elders at this point. You know, like people just don't listen. They just keep beating down the same path.
Shout out to Baba Kabaka.
Which
Shout out to Mama Angia. Shout out to Baba Malik Yakini. Yeah, buddy. Shout out to Baba Ari. Yes.
These are real elders. He's speaking out who stay consistent.
Garai Freeman, one of the hardest working, magnificent people on the planet. Peace, my brother.
Yeah. I also was just saying he wishes his locks looked like yours, Garai. If you ever listen to this, love you, Garai. Love you. So we had that was nice. That was nice. Akil, what are you doing, man? And this was gonna happen. We gonna listen to the episode in 2 days. Akil was like, you know what? I didn't booze talk the whole time, and he's over here.
No.
He's over here sexting. It's like, come on, bro.
I'm definitely not sexting.
I'm in the studio thinking about you. Good God.
No, sir.
I'm about to send that to Ali.
I'm being a creep in a different way. I'm on Tip Fuhr's page, looking at some of her posts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See that number 2? Passion.
Okay.
Oh.
Passion Murray, we gonna get through this boy. Passion Murray, we just think you fly. I don't want to be weird when you get here. Hopefully,
she's family.
No, she fly.
That's sis. We Gucci over here.
Yeah,
we just think
you're
you
gonna
fly.
be extra awkward, but it's cool.
Nah, man, I'm never awkward. I'm never awkward.
Can't wait to put that chemistry in the universe, bro. That's gonna be so crazy.
Major creep vibes from booze.
No, you're not.
I think that you might be the plug in Detroit for her mentality and contribution as far as like, because she could mess with companies and stuff, but like the ground and the circuitry that flow has to go through, that's your energy, bro.
I'll be your grassroots.
Man.
All right.
You just got that factor though, like when people come with that ish that we need this paradigm, you got that view or that pair of glasses where you could see stuff a little different than others. You got that business mentality.
I kind of got it. We got one of our peers got it more than me.
And about CJ?
Yeah. Can't wait
the fact that you can see it means that it's in you. So anyways, you're not about to dodge this praise, bro.
Oh, I appreciate it.
About to get this work.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
CJ, shout out to you. CJ already said she's not coming on the show.
What?
Sucker.
What up, CJ?
She's trying to be low key. I'm trying to be a billionaire behind closed doors. It's like that's her whole thing. Is like, but you know, shout out to CJ, who's I don't even know if I can say what you're working on. Can I say it?
She's so dope. We got the answer on the first guest. Though.
She low key. I don't know if she would want us to.
Yeah, I don't know. But CJ, I was working on something big. So shout out to whatever you're working on because I know it's gonna be fantastic.
Facts.
One thing I wanted to jump to is Akil. Remember this?
Remember.
Because Akil always get
misery loves company.
Trying
to pull you down my lane, boo.
Booze, I've grown over the last 3-4 months, bro. Chill out. Don't hold me. Don't pigeonhole me to what I said
sure
months
the
ago.
last episode we recorded,
which was what, like a month ago?
Yeah, that's not months ago though. That is literally a couple of weeks ago. It's a difference.
I don't remember that.
Not a whole moon cycle yet, buddy.
I know.
Oh shit.
Waxing, Wayne, and pick a side. Flip
Stacy watching us live. This is scary now because people we know are actually watching us.
Oh, this live on the internet?
Apparently so.
Facebook, man.
What?
Y'all didn't know that?
Dave.
They always are.
Yeah, y'all. So
that was scary.
He literally says it right before each episode.
What do you think I mean when I say
I'm flipping,
going live on
he's like, I'm flipping on the live right now. Y'all,
this is the first time a human being has replied to us in the moment to let us know that she's watching. Shout out to Stacy, who helped us platform.
Yeah.
A real one right there.
But what was you about to say now?
Ubuntu.
I was gonna ask what we did during COVID. I know like you became a billionaire off of T.
I'm working on it. I soak up that praise, all of that. Yeah.
Okay.
This man came into Whole Foods one day and bought all of the mason jars.
I had to put them to use, man. Each one is 10.
I went to go buy mason jars. Girl, I was like, yeah, I already got to him, brother.
Oh,
Damn.
Hey, man. We out here trapping. Shout out to Early Mac, too, with my, do I got on my t-shirt? Nah, but he got the Trap Lives Matter line out. Go support my dog, Early Mac.
Trap Lives Matter.
Trap Lives Matter.
I like
buddy.
that. I like that.
Yeah.
Shit. Trap
selling
lives are
out.
black lives, so trap lives definitely matter.
Factoids. Factory.
Akil, you kind of like been like in a renaissance over the past few weeks. Like,
What
Yeah,
a
man.
what a wonderful word.
This has been beautiful, bro. This COVID break. Although I was real reluctant when it first started, bro, this has been beautiful.
can I real quick, Akil, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Who pushed you to not bring your black ass to work anymore?
Yeah. Yep. Nah, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. We
You kicked
all
him to the
need,
curb? Or you
No,
just
no.
vacations?
like the most vacation time I could possibly take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
Which was phenomenal. But like I said, we all need a boost. We all need somebody with that earth energy in your corner because they think from practical standpoints and they don't hold back. And if you got somebody with good energy that also has that type of like look on life, they're going to push you to do stuff and have uncomfortable conversations with you. Like, bro, you bullshitting. Why are you doing this? And they, you know what I'm saying? That's necessary. We all need that person in our life.
And
But yeah, it was booze. You're like, bro, why are you coming to work? You need to. I'm like halfway calling off, halfway showing up, and he just like, dude, stop. Just stop doing this, bro. Please. Like just take the necessary time off.
Yeah, the world is changing, man.
Well, what have you done in that time off? I think because you've had the most radical, like a lot of people have like utilized. I feel like you utilized the fuck out of the time.
Bro, so got a new crib.
Shout out.
Holla.
Got my my physical in order. Been doing some fasting, but I got down with 36
You look
chambers.
super bright today, by the way.
Bro.
Yeah. You
Like,
look like you
I be doing my little sun salutations in the morning. I wake
Okay.
up
Getting
dumb
them
early. I'm
early.
getting sleep.
People be slipping on them early sun
Bro.
rays, bro.
Bro.
Color temperature. Check out color temperature if you a listener.
And
Akil out here trying to drop sneak jewels and shit.
And I've been on this this virtual dojo with 36 chambers, bro. That is like
What is that? I be hearing
life-altering.
about that.
Oh my God, 36
What is-
Chambers University teaching Kempo. Oh man, it's so life altering because them dudes go at it on a metaphysical level. They approach it on like they call the world your virtual dojo. So the stuff that they're implementing in the class is meant to actually work outside of the class.
Not just in a physical altercation.
They ain't even, for the first 3 or 4 classes, we weren't even doing anything physical. It was all mental application, meditation, breathing techniques. You need to focus on this stuff first before you even throw a punch. So that right there, translating over into like, you know what I'm saying, my personal life just has brought such clarity through the crazy stuff on my personal side that I was going through. So
Those
yeah,
guys
man.
sound amazing. Shout out to them.
Started me a little garden, you know. I ain't flexing like Booze. Mine ain't as big as his. I caught my garden.
Oh, and the truth comes out.
Booze definitely sends updates every third Sunday.
Like me laying by like the flowers.
Where's your shirt at, bro? But yeah, man, got my green thumb on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I done got into the plant life. I jumped into this Facebook group called Black Planters. It was supposed to be off of Black Panthers, but Black Planters. and I get in there and, you know, get some good advice. So yeah, man, I just been on my getting in touch with myself vibe during this little break.
And where can people find that? Is that 36
Chambers University on Instagram.
Chamber or Chambers?
Is it Chamber?
I think it's Chamber. The 36
Chamber
with the TH.
There it is.
Chamber.
36 Chamber.
University.
Chamber
36
University
TH Chamber University
with the coldest instructors
on the planet.
on the planet.
Period.
But yeah, that's what I've been up to, bro. That's
I say, man, like,
When are you
and spending
joining,
time with
Guyz?
my babies.
man, I'm plotting, bro. I've been working on some things.
I'm talking about the virtual joint though.
Oh, I've already signed up.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you
cool.
didn't see when
Bro,
North shouted me out on Facebook for us joining this
I
week?
don't have a Facebook.
Oh, okay.
bro,
I gotta like watch all the classes
Can't wait
tomorrow.
to spar with you guys.
man. I spent like 4 or 5 hours just working on my cover position yesterday, bro. That's the type of tip they gonna have you on, because how they come through, you know, how the instructors come through the virtual, through the Zooms or whatever, they make you want to perfect this, bro. It's not like they're so humble, they're so attentive, they're so encouraging, and they so eager for you to level up.
What you mean, like, humble like Asa? As if he doesn't know about this? As if we didn't go to his ceremony where he was deemed chief top
Top dog in
class?
the class.
Hey man, we're
But-
talking about a kill right now.
That was on, bro. They make you like, you gonna love the class, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
I'm excited, man. And like I joined because my brothers are doing it, and I do like you always say, we got to do more together. But then two, man, like
And what we gonna do when them bullets run out?
Boy.
yeah, and when we gonna start
Boy.
really being confident about taking control of our community, you know, and really policing ourselves, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because it's like we can wait for things to get better, we can wait for the police to do their job, and we can wait for this, or we can get confident with ourselves and ride out together and be addressing more of these issues instead of complaining and talk about it every day, because shit ain't got better in all this time. And I said, shit, these brothers, and that's why I think I got so much respect for them, is because they, again, like you said earlier, a need in the community for this. This is a true need for self-defense, because we live in a day and age where people can't fight no more. You know what I mean? And
Facts.
Mhm.
The toughest, streetiest, whoever you, man, they so quick to pull something out the trunk.
Mhm.
And if something happened to that, the trunk get jammed, it's a wrap.
You
Yeah.
in trouble.
yeah,
I know some little 14, 15-year-old girls that'll put them to sleep.
mhm.
Trouble.
Probably put me to sleep right now. You know what I mean?
Hey.
And that's why I'm all about peace until I learn how to whoop your ass with this 36 chamber.
Yeah.
It's-
Just a commercial though, man. Just a reminder. These are teachings that are still intact from the ancient of days.
Mhm.
And it's so specific and so precise and so mathematical that one of my instructors said in one class, every move, every blow fits into your opponent's body like a puzzle piece if you do it correctly. It's a wrap. You know, if you have, you know, things for, you know, dismantling people, destroying people, and, you know, simple, subtle, intelligent movements and methods for people that you might love. They might just be drunk or something. You don't want to hurt them too bad or nothing. So you might just have to put them to sleep or lay them down or tie them up or something, you know.
Mhm.
But different methods for different ranges. You know, it's not a wild style. It's very accurate, spiritual, mentally disciplined lane. I would highly recommend. And you could start, it's people in the class as young as like 3 or 4 years old. It's older people in the class, you know, that come in with other, you know, additional things, crutches or whatever, you know.
I can
It's
speak
for
to
everybody.
I can speak to the class that I'm in right now. It's probably 17 of us right now, 17, 18 of us. And if I just, you know, just guessed, the age ranges is as young as 23, 24, and as old as maybe late 50s.
Mm. And this
Yeah,
and then again, this is a
So-
black-owned business, a black martial arts style,
All black
Yeah.
instructors.
all black instructors, and like we're not anti anybody. We're just trying to support our community and invest in ourselves, like you were saying earlier, and try to push our community forward. And again, like a shout out to these guys, because y'all are definitely covering a lane that needs to be covered, because we need to be able to protect ourselves. And I am excited. I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to spend literally my whole day watching these videos to get caught up.
Come
But-
on, man. It's worth it.
Yeah, and like shit, I you know,
Sunday class back open too. If you want to come out and experience it.
the
3
dojo.
o'clock. Yeah.
I will have to.
No,
figure-
it's not, bro.
Hey, check it out. 3 p.m. Yep. Hamtramck, main event gym. 8532 Joseph Campo,
I'm gonna have to change.
which is spelled JOSEPHCAMPAU. Just had to flex on moves real quick and a kill.
But he was looking me
Coming
right
on my spelling skills earlier.
He's looking at me directly in the eyes.
For confirmation. Just because I messed up.
Akil is great with like you was the really smart guy in class who didn't take anything seriously, and I could tell.
Yep, not doing that homework assignment.
Or you do it when you get there, like, yeah, nothing. It's nothing. Done.
Facts.
You was good on tests?
Yes, and did not read.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I paid attention in class.
I did not.
I was weird. I used to love videos in class. It would be like I would be shushing motherfuckers.
Hey, man. The reproductive system.
Yeah. Seriously.
The Amazonian frog.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And to the point where I was like ready to bully somebody. You know what I mean? Like seeing your ass out the class. You know, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? But 4 minutes. Oh man, 3. Really, it's good to be back, man.
It is. I like the flow. I like the chemistry.
Yeah, it's natural. It comes off pretty goddamn on natural, man.
Tip Fur is en route.
Is she?
Gang.
That's our next guest. So if you're gonna listen to our next episode, which you should,
will.
Off the chain.
But I am so good. I want to tell y'all something. I think I'm the producer of this.
Bruce.
Yeah,
You the brains,
I am the producer of this,
bro. You the brains in the I'll give you
Oh
credit.
my God,
For
these
sure.
guys go together so well.
Go
'Cause
together.
Booze is so full of himself,
Yeah.
and I was right there to be like, "You are that. You are absolutely that."
Super praiser.
But this is what I knew was gonna happen. I knew
I
episodes.
was the first person in the hood with solar panels. You were the first person in the hood with solar panels. No, he wasn't.
Well, who do you know with solar panels?
Not one person.
Yeah, shut.
Yeah.
But I knew this episode was gonna feel good. You know, like I was hoping it would be. You know, it's like the first episode where it's just like was just good. You know, just a vibe. This is the same thing.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna come behind this with this powerful episode with this dope sister who I am a huge fan of. I think she's pulling up
we
right
all
now.
are. We all are.
We gotta get the children out to go to one of her like camping emergency preparedness events.
Mhm.
I seen some video footage and some pictures.
The black to
They
the
got
land thing.
bro, the foraging, the food sovereignty, the whole nine.
You guys want to wrap up with some quick appreciations?
Would like to appreciate Dave
Yeah,
because he's in the building.
Bong bong.
A lot of people get praised like LeBron James and Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, but they forget people got teams in the background making all that stuff happen. So shout out to Dave for being a one-man band.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been interesting during this breakdown. We basically went from 8 studios in 3 locations to 2 studios in air quotes because we've got 2 different Zoom accounts, and compressing all those shows down and getting people to move time slots and all that kind of stuff. It was interesting, as well as just figuring out how to use shit and how to actually make this work.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, man.
My other one is going to Raphael Wright, man. I just got so much praise and respect and appreciation for him and what he's doing right now. Because it's going to set up so many opportunities and it's going to have so many ripple effects for the generations to come. So, yeah, shout out to you, man. Raphael Wright, that's
Stand up,
neighborhood
brother.
grocery. If you want to Google that or Instagram it or Facebook it,
Show support.
Make the hood great again. It's a hashtag. You can
Throw
follow
that
him
50
there.
ball
Yeah.
and support.
Invest.
Invest in.
You're not just throwing it, you're
great.
investing in yourself too.
Yep.
What about you, Bulls?
who do I want to appreciate? I want to appreciate.
You couldn't have been thinking about this when I was saying.
I
my
should have
appreciation.
been. I got lost in your appreciation.
Damn, man.
I started thinking about me throwing that 50 at Raphael. I want to appreciate.
We did it on that episode.
Oh yeah, I want to appreciate. You know, my appreciation, bro. All the people, all the people who had to push through COVID as far as workers go, because I know they all got a lot of praise and it's redundant, but you know, I work with people and it was a scary time if you were at work And I get it, if you didn't have to work, why go to work? So I'm not dissing you because you didn't go, but somebody had to run them stores. Somebody had to be at that hospital. And like, I do have a lot of respect for you guys because I even got to the point when I was going to work every day, I was like, oh man, I really wish I didn't have to put myself on the line today. I thought like that every day. And I think a lot of us, man, really did appreciate the energy we got from people because you recognize what's important when something like this happens. And like we talk about different things a lot as far as like the needs of being prepared. But now you recognize that the grocery store is more important than getting a pair of Jordans, is more important than a lot of other things that we have going on inside our life. So just shout out to those folks, man. The folks who had to keep working and pushing through this whole thing because it's not over with. There's no telling what's gonna happen next. And 9 times out of 10, them people gonna still have to keep working when the next wave of bullshit comes. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys. I respect you guys. You guys have my empathy and sympathy. I'm walking along with you guys in solidarity. So that's my appreciation for today.
I do that too, Booze. I say empathy and sympathy back to back. Since I don't know the difference.
I'm about to say, yeah, it's covering your ass, basically.
They got 2 different meanings.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure. One is I've experienced that, and one is I just feel for you, even though I haven't
you
experienced
fucking
it.
walking dictionary. How about you?
Akil actually just said that his thymus gland is malfunctioning and his heart chakra is not operating at full capacity, so he has zero appreciation.
And that's why you smell funny.
Yeah. That's why he's wearing that green t-shirt.
Banging right
So
now,
you don't have appreciation for real?
I do.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
made that up, bro.
Oh,
My heart
well.
chakra is on point right now. I feel great. I'm gonna appreciate the creator of my meal once I get up out this boy. Mad created it. Young Allie with the coldest vegan, handmade, fresh made meals in the city.
Holla.
Good Lord.
Mad created it on Instagram. MAGCREATEDIT. Yeah, buddy.
He concentrates so hard when he's spelling. It's crazy.
I do.
You got to see it.
I do. I have to see it in my visual cortex.
Booze just doesn't try to spell. He knows it's.
I pronunciate half the words on here wrong, and people have called me out for it already.
As he
It's
said,
life.
pronunciate.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Dave, you got a chuckle out of that?
No, honestly, mine is I have a friend of mine who constantly says explanation point.
Oh, no.
So I get it. And I'm half convinced, like I don't know if she's really doing it because that's just how she says it now.
Nah, it's too long.
Or if she's doing it just because she knows it triggers an aneurysm. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna adopt that to my verbal entourage.
And a shout out to all the small businesses that went through this, man. It's crippled a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses didn't make it through this.
Nope.
Had to shut down.
Yeah.
And a lot more are going to drop.
A lot
A
more
lot more are going to drop
Over the next year,
under the pressure of
that's that
slower sales.
Can we please talk about that in the next episode?
That's
Pressure.
Everybody can't do a soul food plate. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Shit, that's gonna get boring.
So shout out to the ones surviving, thriving, pushing through. I just saw a post by Cooking with Q, and they like, I didn't realize they spot was like within walking distance of my crib. So I'm definitely gonna drop in there.
That's because you don't support black businesses.
Philadelphia print work on my body right now.
Straight why you grab your nipples as you go?
I tried to get the shirt and grab my nipples. Straight out of PA. Thank you, sir.
Shout out to
black
Philly.
owned on my head, black owned on my body. This came from 313. Shout out to Fame. Shout out to Raphael, right, with the hat. Woo, look, there goes sis.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap it up this episode of High Vibe, guys. We will be back with another episode very soon, and we will talk to you guys expeditiously, like T.I. Peace.
Peace.
Expeditiously.